What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we're going to be talking about everything that has been speculated and spoken about in terms of AI being used for the NPCs in GTA 6. So without further ado, let's get into it. So obviously, as we know, the world is changing around us, not just in gaming but also everywhere. AI has come on this year so much and it's taken the world by storm, right? So the next stage is for AI to be involved within the gaming industry. So how is that going to happen, right? So the first thing that I want to touch on is what Strauss Zelnick said in an interview, and he is the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, right? And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but he did say, while the most recent developments in AI are surprising and exciting to many, they're exciting to us, but not at all surprising. Our view on AI will allow us to do a much better job and to do a more efficient job. You're talking about tools, and they are simply better and more effective tools. I wish I could say the advances in AIs will make it easier to create hits. Obviously it won't. Hits are created by genius, and data sets plus compute plus large language models do not equal genius. Genius is the domain of humans, and I believe it will stay that way. So what he's saying is he is talking more so about AI could be used in the gaming space, but it's not something that is going to anytime soon replace humans. So the main thing that I find interesting around this is Take-Two are very aware of AI, and they've touched on it a couple of times now, and they are using it, I believe, within the development of GTA 6. But it sounds here that Strauss Zelnick is not planning on using it for story writing or for main parts of the game that are going to be critical points that is going to determine how the game is going to do and the success of the game. So potentially what everyone is thinking is, if this is the case, then maybe Take-Two and Rockstar are going to look to use AI in a different way. And a lot of people within the community are sort of pushing more towards the NPCs within GTA 6. And this isn't something that we haven't seen, right? There was a Nvidia showcase not long ago where they had an actual person interacting with an NPC within the game, which was being controlled via AI, and they were having this conversation. And I'll pop that up on screen here, and I'll let you guys watch and listen to this for a second.
We are thrilled to showcase an immersive and dynamic interaction between a player Kai and a non-playable character named Jin. This captivating ramen shop scene was created by Nvidia using the latest RTX rendering technologies. Nvidia collaborated with Convey, an Nvidia Inception partner, to showcase how developers will soon be able to use Nvidia Riva, Nemo, and Audio to Face for AI-powered speech, conversation, and animation. These models were integrated into the Convey Services platform and fed into Unreal Engine 5 and MetaHuman to bring Jin to life. Please take a look.
Hey Jen, how are you?
Unfortunately, not so good.
How come?
I am worried about the crime around here. It's gotten bad lately. My ramen shop got caught in the crossfire.
Can I help?
If you want to do something about this, I have heard rumors that the powerful crime lord Kuman Aoki is causing all sorts of chaos in the city. He may be the root of this violence.
I'll talk to him. Where can I find him?
I have heard he hangs out in the underground fight clubs on the city's east side. Try there.
Okay, I'll go.
Be careful, Kai.
So I don't at all think that Take-Two or Rockstar are planning on making it this interactive between the NPCs and ourselves, the players. But I do definitely think that perhaps if they are planning on using AI for NPC interactions, then what they can do is they can allow the AI to sort of follow their own kind of follow their own kind of routines based on the information that Rockstar has assigned to each individual citizen of the city, right? For instance, maybe we've got a dustbin man or a homeless man or a rich guy or someone going to the gym, right? They may have all of their own little things that they're going to do throughout the day and their own little schedule, which could be potentially maintained via AI. Or you could even have AI maintaining some form of response to your actions that you do towards them as a player. So for instance, if you go up and you interact with them like you could in Red Dead Redemption, does that then mean that you're potentially going to have an AI generated response back at you? So even if you antagonize a target or you antagonize an NPC, you're going to be receiving some form of different response every time. So who knows, right? Who knows how deep they're going to dive into that. But I just also wanted to touch on a page on Twitter called GTA Spam that I've obviously looked at before, and they've brought this story that potentially GTA are going to be using AI in a similar way to how I just mentioned it. So bear in mind, this is all speculation. This has not been confirmed by Rockstar, but based on the way that gaming is moving lately and the facts that we know that Take-Two have plans of potentially using AI with GTA 6, it's more so speculation around how that could work. So in this tweet, GTA Spam says, GTA 6 is going to be taking a huge step forward when it comes to NPC realism with the power of AI. For example, we may be able to create a conversation with any NPC and say whatever we want with the power of AI to trigger a response from the NPC based on what you said. So again, I don't think it's going to be to this extent, just because I don't feel that we're going to be interacting with the NPCs through the microphone like we saw in that clip a moment ago. But I definitely think that there could be some way for them to leverage AI in the NPCs of the game. Each NPC will have their own life personally controlled by AI, and with this new technology, this allows Rockstar to create the most realistic human-like NPCs. We may be able to develop a friendship or a relationship with anyone in the world of GTA 6. NPCs will likely be extremely realistic and lifelike, and each and every single character within the world of GTA 6 will have their own daily tasks that we can watch them do, such as waking up, going to work, going shopping. Each NPC will have their own unique tasks based on who they are. For example, if they're a homeless person, then that would mean regular activities of a homeless person, such as going around asking for money, etc. If there's a rich guy, then his character could work in a completely different way, as he would take on that similar role. GTA 6 Spam account goes on to mention the points that I already mentioned earlier in the video around Strass Zelnick having those interactions and interviews around AI and how that could be used in the gaming space. So what do you guys think? How do you guys feel around potentially having AI being used for NPCs within the new GTA 6 or within gaming as a whole? I'd love to hear your perspective on it. Personally, I think it will be exciting, but at the same time, a little bit scary, right? I don't want them to make the NPCs too realistic, but at the same time, it will be exciting and something new for the gaming space. At the same time, I do want gaming to still be gaming. I don't want things to become way too realistic. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, guys. I would love to hear from you. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please smash that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you later.